Hey guys, so my monster is pretty much stock and it's starting to dwell away from that one because I'm installing some protective parts first. So this is a hand guard. This is a lever guard that I placed in the monster so that it would protect it from here. And I'm going to show you how to install this piece. So I've already done it for the left side. Now I have this other one which we're going to install on the right side. Now the first thing that we need to do is of course remove this. This is just a piece of plastic which looks like this. So that's just inside there. All we need to do is just take this out, pull it out, and then we can install our lever guard. Now how am I going to do that? I'm going to use a flathead screwdriver, and we're going to just try to push this out by ramming this one outside. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, now as you can see, this is out now because I've just jammed this out using a hammer, and then we can just pull it out. There's no glue in this one, so it was pretty easy to do. And when you look inside, you can see that it's empty. There's nothing in there. So if you're going to place something in here, make sure that what you get is this expanding thing here and not the screw type one. Well, I think most lever guards has this expanding thing. So we're now going to proceed with the install. But before that, let me show you how this thing works. Because some people ask, so how do you put it in? How do you put this inside here and there's no connection? And then as you can see, when you try to put this in like that, there's a lot of space there. This is because the idea is this thing here, this screw, when you tighten this part, this is going to go down and this is going to expand, because this is going to force this to expand, and that's going to expand inside your handlebar. So that's how it locks up. Now for this one, there's another piece here. There's going to give it more area to expand, and that's how it's going to work. Now take note that when you're doing the right side, as you can see my bike is on the side stand, it's angled going down. So when you have this extra piece and you do this and it's not tight yet, this is going to fall into your handlebar. So that's going to be a bit of a hassle. So maybe what you can do is take your bike upright or bend it on the other side. So that it can be a bit flat. Also try to tighten this so that try to tighten this already, so this one will not easily fall off, so that it would just try to bite into this inner piece so it doesn't fall off. So I'm going to start tightening this one now. Alright, so I have tightened this piece already. As you can see, it has expanded a bit. I see there, it's trying to expand, and then so that we can now place this and it's not going to go inside. Now, a very important warning when you're trying to place something on your on the throttle cable on the throttle side, because what we don't want is this, that when we put this here, it's going to hit the rubber, and since this is going to be a fixed piece, it's going to move. It's going to be scratching this one, so you're going to have some resistance on your throttle. Now you don't want that to happen. You want to put some space on it because you don't want it to lock up. Now I don't know why the space on this one is just this much, while on the other side, on the left side where there's no throttle, there's a big gap. I don't know, maybe we should have a bigger gap here on the throttle side rather than this one, because all this thing does is nothing. You just hold on to it, you don't turn it, and you have that much space. Also, another thing when you're trying to put something here, So since the idea is this metal piece is going to expand, it's going to apply some pressure on your tube. So you don't want to apply too much pressure that the inner tube would expand, because that's going to make your throttle movement a bit, this would restrain the throttle movement, and you might get your throttle to lock up. So I'm going to do this now, and what I'm going to do is is to give it a little space like this, and so that I won't restrain the throttle, or just give it a little more like that. I think that should be good enough. I'm gonna do that by turning this until it locks up. Okay guys, my lever guard is now installed. Now let me just do a quick review of this item. So I got this for 1,500 pesos, which is around $30 I think, or something more. And this is pretty okay when you look at it. At least it's in the red color. There's some aluminum part here. That's a nice finish, and it comes with extra but shorter guards. Now the problem with this one is this is a temporary part for my monster, and until I find something good enough here, because even though this is metal, the most important part is, hear that is plastic, like the plastic my dog just took. Hey, you're gonna return that to me, alright? This is plastic, and you don't want that. Although it's hard plastic, it's long, so it wiggles a bit, as you can see. So yeah, if this falls, I think this is gonna break. So, but this is just temporary. You get what you pay for that kind of money. So I'll be replacing this once I find a good one for my Ducati. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks guys.